Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to Danny's Detours, where we talk about anything and everything life related and consciousness. Canvas. Welcome back to the channel, guys. You already know the score by now. I'm out on a little bit of a walkies with my two favourite compadres, Padster, Willow, and I've got my lad Connor with me today as well. He's marching ahead today, guys. He ain't messing about. Puts me to shame on these walks. But yeah, welcome back to the channel. We'll just give everyone a little bit of an opportunity to get in, and we'll just have a little bit of a wander around and a little bit of a chat. You know, everyone's doing absolutely fantastic. And like I say, I normally do a live every Saturday and Sunday, but I had a little bit of a break yesterday, guys. I had quite a lot of stuff on, obviously. You know, I am a very busy man, but you know, I thought we'd have to get out at least today, just to get out in nature and just have a little bit of a wander around and a little bit of a chat. So like I say, thanks to everyone who at these spaces, these lives are recorded. Look at Paddy. He makes me laugh, that Paddy. Oh yeah, make me laugh. But yeah, these lives are recorded, so we can always, anyone who misses them in my community can always go back to them and check them out. But yeah, I'll tell you what, it's a nice day today, guys. The sun's trying to come out, so let's have a look. There's some drop down there, that. Some drop. But yeah, we'll just wait for a few people to come in, and then we'll go from there. Obviously, I've titled the live the present, because it's the only thing that truly matters. You know, I've mentioned this on a lot of my other videos where I talk about basically focusing on just being in the present moment, you know, because our mind can sometimes get the better of us, guys. It can sometimes start to play tricks on us. Like, we'll start ruminating about the past, about something that maybe something that like maybe someone said to us. Like I say, guys, welcome to the live. Smash the live. Is it just me? Jack Boom. Jack Boom, welcome Jack Boone. Welcome Captain Sentos. Welcome to the live. Is someone else here? Yeah, hey, listen. There's plenty more people in here now, guys. So, you know, I was just talking. Like I say, if you've not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you go ahead and do so. Get everyone in here. Everyone that's in the live at the moment now would massively appreciate it if you could smash the like button. Hello, Kiyotaka. Hello, brave man. Yeah. How we doing, Kiyotaka? My number 2 fan. And we've got Captain Sentos. Where are you going? I'm just on a wander, mate. I'm just down my local canal, and I do these lives every, well, they're starting nature, guys. Hello, Sam Quinn, welcome to the live, welcome to Danny's Detours. Yeah, I do these lives every weekend, guys. I'm watching what? Blasting, oh dear. I don't actually, sounds a bit dodgy, that, mate. Maybe I'm just perceiving it that way, but yeah, hi. You are very chill. Oh, cheers, Sam. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that massively. But yeah, listen, this channel's all about mindset, motivation. You know, it's all about the journey that I have been on. It's all about self-improvement, becoming the best, greatest version of yourself. Also, I'm in the process of what's that? Is that near Frederick's ice cream parlour? No, it's not. Huge logs. Let's have a look. No. It's nice though, mate. Like I said, we're going on to the backfields. I'm out with my son as well today. Hi, Neon Bunny. Welcome. Yeah, these are my 2 doggies here, guys. No problem, keep going. You're doing... Oh, thanks, Sam. I appreciate that. That's my lad, Connor. Connor, he's autistic, my lad. But I'll tell you what, guys, he loves coming out on these walks. And yeah, he's a good lad, is our Connor. I can't believe how much he's growing as well. He's about 6'3" now. He's an absolute monster. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, talking about, you know, my channel, what it's about. And listen, on this channel, obviously when I do the intro, it's like we talk about anything and everything life related, because I don't believe that we should put any parameters or we should put ourselves into a box, because there are no limits to what we can do, what we can achieve, or what our goals aspire to in life. Because I always thought that when I first started my channel, I asked myself, what am I going to call, what's my channel going to be about? Well, literally, obviously I've like tailored it to help people self-improvement, because, you know, years ago I was in a position in my life where, hello Captain Sentos, welcome. You know, I was addicted to drugs. You know, I had a lot of bad habits over 2.5 years ago, and I'm no longer on that journey anymore. But I don't want to emphasize too much on that. But you know, now it's mainly all about becoming the best, greatest version of yourself. I talk about a lot of mindset stuff, about frequency. You know, we get out in nature. You know, like rebalancing your central nervous system, and just, you know, like there's so many things that we can do, but it's up to you to make that decision in life. Who do you want to be? Because you can be whoever you want to be, you know. But like I say, it's a soul's journey. You know, I also talk about when I died, I had meningitis. When I was 8 years old, I had an out-of-body experience, and that kind of like inspired me to, with my slogan, which is consciousness is our canvas. Because a lot of people kind of like think, oh, well, what does it mean? And it's like, well, your consciousness lives forever, because I have living proof of this. Because obviously when I was 8 years old, I died momentarily, and I was outside of my body, watching my body actually be, just watching it. And then that obviously told me that your consciousness doesn't die, it lives forever. So yeah, but how's everyone doing this month? I'm rambling on anyway. You guys probably already know about all this, but you know, because obviously we get a lot of regulars in here, don't we? But like I say, if anyone's got any questions, fire away. But it's a nice day today. You know, we've got to get up and show gratitude. Be grateful for, you know, that we woke up this morning and we get to experience and do this all over again. Because every day is a new day. Every day you can wake up and be a new person. It's an opportunity for you to be great. It's an opportunity for you to create. It's an opportunity for you to get out and just be a better person, or just build something, or whatever that may be for you, or just like create relationships, create bonds. You know, there's no limits to what you want to do and achieve in this life. So yeah, but like I say, if anyone's got any questions, and I'd appreciate it as well, guys, if everyone could smash that like button. But yeah, the doggies are here. Here's Willow. Willow's having a good sniff. Connor's over there. Connor's motoring on. He's leaving me for dust. How long have you been doing this for? My channel, I've been doing this channel since, I think it was, I started it last April, Captain Sentos. I started it last April, mate. And yeah, it's, like I say, it's slow and steady progress, but you know, it's like anything that you do in life, you know, you get your ups, your downs, but, you know, you've just got to keep going at it and just don't quit, you know what I mean? If it's something that you enjoy doing and you have a passion for, whether that be helping people, whether that just be getting out a message or whatever it is, you know, just don't give up, because you're always going to get challenges, you're always going to get naysayers, you're always going to get obstacles, but that's the universe's way of testing you, you know what I mean? Hi, welcome Kiko Kitty, welcome to the live. We've got quite a lot of dog walkers out today, so yeah, we'll spin you around and then you can have a look. There we go, we've got dog walkers up here. Let's go. We're gonna have a wander onto these back fields around here. We normally do this walk every weekend. Paddy's begging. Paddy, do you still remember me? Of course I do. You was in my live last week, weren't you? Yeah. So, right, Paddy, come on. Oh, you're all right. I'm gonna say, watch your fingers. Oh, he's like a little crocodile. I know. I was gonna say, Paddy. Come on, Paddy. Come on. Look at him. He's begging. Come on, Paddy. We're going this way. Right. See ya. Go on. Right. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. It's Sam Quinn. Hello again. Sorry about that, guys. I was just trying to retrieve the Patterdale. You always get that. I think that's Keith. That he's one of the locals who comes on this park, and he's always feeding Paddy. He's always giving him food. But yeah, what we on now? Said hi. Kiko Kitty said hi. Yeah. Hello, Kiko Kitty. Yeah, I remember. Of course, you've been in my life quite a few times. I always remember her name. I've got a very good memory, me guys. That's one thing. Like, I'll tell you, I don't know if you guys ever played a game called, what was it? Championship Manager. If anyone was into football, I used to play this game, right? It was like you was a manager of a football team. And what I used to do, I used to be able to remember every single, like, player's team history. Do you know what I mean? So I'd be able to, like, do you do this, like, weekly? Yeah, I do, mate. I do it I normally do it every Saturday and Sunday. But I didn't manage to do it yesterday because obviously I was very busy. We've just had a newborn baby, a little girl, Molly. And but I do video, and check out all my other videos as well. Like I say, guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. You know, there's a lot of good knowledge, wisdom that I've accrued over my lifetime. And I like to give life advice, mindset, motivation. But not to start like, we just get out and we talk about anything and everything and just, you know, there's no like, don't put any limits on yourself to what you want to put out into this world. That's all I'll say. But a lot of people like my channel. It is growing, so we're moving in the right direction. I'll tell you what, it's a bit Bogdan Milosevic down here. That is really good news. What's the baby's name? The baby, little girl, Captain Sentos. Look at the state of this. Look at this, guys. Wow. It's what you call Bogdan. Sorry, the baby's name. She's called Molly. She's a little girl. She's a right little chunk as well. My wife was breastfeeding her. She was 8 pounds when she was born. She was cesarean, but because she was breastfeeding her for 6 days, she lost over 1 pound in weight because she was working hard to get the milk. But obviously we put her on the formula now. What are my dogs' names? I got 40 subscribers today. Nice, congratulations. I don't know if I'm... is your channel called Kiko Kitty? I don't know if I subscribe to your channel. I'll give you a quick shout out now anyway. Shout out to Kiko Kitty. Go and subscribe to her channel. Or his channel. Sorry if it's... I don't know if you're a girl or a guy. I would imagine maybe a girl with a name like that. But listen, doesn't matter. Maybe you're a guy. No dash. So is it... What is it? Go on, you tell me what it is and I'll shout it out now. Kiko Kitty no dash or something. Here we go. Well, let's give it a bit of a spin round. Hey love, you alright? Pardon? Yeah, you can. Just literally, you see that gap? You go through there and you go under like a... What?
The gap itself is so muddy. Will I get through it?
Will you what, sorry?
I said the gap itself.
Oh yeah, you'll get through it.
It's very muddy.
It. The best thing to do, what I do, I try and stay to the side.
Yeah.
Have you got your wellies on, haven't you? So you should be all right, love. But you'll be all right. But there is another way. You can get down that way and get onto the... What, are you going on the canal? Or are you going onto the park?
I know this park very well.
You know.
Just this gap I'm thinking of.
All right, yeah.
Because it's very
If you got your wellies on, you'll be fine.
My stick.
Trudge for it and your stick, yeah, and your dog, so your dog will be all right. But if you get stuck, just start shouting and I'll come back. All right, love. You have a nice day, yeah? You're all right, love. Bye. Yeah. Hi, bro. Love the channel. You are doing great. Thanks. Yeah. How long have you been walking for today? I've literally just not long. I've been out like we've been 15 minutes on this video. I'd probably say about 25 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. So yeah. But check this out anyway, guys. Look at that. Look what the vandals have done there. Look at that tree there. They burnt an hole in it, and every time I walk past that, I get kittens because I think to myself, fucking hell. But look at the size of it. Look, if that goes over, you're dead. You know what I mean? You're brown bread. We've got 26 in the live now, guys. Everyone smash that like button. Give us a follow. You already know the score on the Danny Detour show. Come on, let's amplify it. Get it shared. Tell your mums, your dads, your goldfishes, your dogs, your cats. Tell everybody. Let's get everybody on it. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. And yeah, it's just good to get out, reset the mind. I believe there's been a lot of shit going on in the news, hasn't there? Do you know what makes me laugh? Right, though, they were saying there was bombs going off in Dubai and something like that. I don't know, but apparently that's fake news. That because there's a couple of lads who I follow who live in Dubai on X, and they were saying that it's all bullshit, like near the Burj Khalifa. So this is what I'm saying now, and I did a video on this a bit back about AI, saying that, you know, it's, you know, thinking with your identity, because you think about it like this now, yeah, AI is that good, yeah, they can create videos. So say someone gets your identity, like someone could do it with me, with my identity, and like do a video of me doing something that I didn't do and then blame you for it. That's the world in which we are going into now, guys, because, you know, we're getting close to, is it AGI, the singularity? You know, it's going to be scary, but, you know, this is why, another reason why I started this channel as well, because people are going to seek, because you know whether it's AI, you know, like even when like someone creates an AI video and they think it's a real person, you just know. But this is where I talk about, you know, getting out in nature, because when you come out in nature and you silence yourself, you learn a thing called discernment. You learn a thing called using your intuition, because it's more than ever to use your intuition, guys. Do you know what I mean? Oh, so yeah. Oh. But yeah, well, I'll give you a bit of a spin round. There's Paddy and Willow. Like I say, if you've not subscribed to the channel, I do invite you to do so. There's my son Connor. He's having a wander around. He's enjoying himself. Also talking about grounding. I do this on a daily basis, guys. You know, just putting your hand on a tree. This is how we recharge our bodies, in case anybody wasn't aware of that. You know, because this is how you get energy. It's free energy, like the sun, looking at the sun. You know, I've done some videos, check them out, sun gazing videos. People told us that if we look at the sun, we go blind. Bullshit, you don't. This is how the Egyptians knew and understand to get free energy, because they would fast till dinner time. So in the morning, what would they do? They would get out in the sun. And that doesn't necessarily mean to say that you have to like stare at it directly. But even if you're just looking around it, don't wear sunglasses, guys. Because when you wear sunglasses, yeah, your brain will not release a chemical in your body which is very vital for like your getting nutrients and just like, having everything work as it should in your body, melanin. So the minute you put sunglasses on, you are cutting off the melanin production in your and also as well, guys, copper. You know, if you want to attract more energy to your body, if anyone's got like arthritis problems, even my wedding ring, there's copper. That didn't cost much, but I made a choice to change it to that, because this is what helps draw energy into into our vessels and recharge our bodies. But But yeah, Willow's over there now. Like I say, if you've not subscribed to the channel, I do invite you to do so. We're going to have a walk around here. Come on, Connor. Let's have a walk around here, mate. Oh. Where's Paddy? Paddy! 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 Scruffy bugger. Look at him. Look at him. He's a right troublemaker. He's got something. What's he picked up there? What's he picked up there, Connor? Huh? Whose dog is that? It's my dog, Mr. Joe. You're growing fast. Nice one, Captain. Appreciate that. Listen. What I found with YouTube is you'll have an inflow of like, you'll get a load of subscribers one week, and then, you know, this weekend's been pretty quiet. I've managed to get a couple of subscribers, but I think the best thing you can do is not focus too much on the numbers and just focus more on, you know, yourself, your content, what you want to talk about, and just your channel, and just how you can make it the best that it can be for you, you know. Don't try and carbon copy people, because what a lot of people do, they'll Google, say, like trending videos, and they'll just do whatever's trending. And listen, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you kind of like just, you're following people and you're being a bit of a sheep. Out your best stream ever. Oh, nice one, Sam. Nice one, I appreciate that. Because, you know, like this channel, it's there are no limits. We talk about anything and everything, but it's more about building a community, you know, like empowering people, letting people know that, listen, like, you know, don't focus too much on the physical. Don't focus too much on, say, you know, we are physical beings, in meaning that we have bodies and stuff like that, but it's what's inhabiting the body, like our soul. Our souls are the ones, or our consciousness is what is steering the body. And it all starts with a thought, a feeling, and then taking action. Like, I got up this morning, I had a thought of, oh, I'm going to do a live today. Then I had a feeling of like, oh, I'm excited because I didn't do one yesterday, and that made me emotional in terms of like, yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it and talking to you guys. And then I got up, I got dressed, I got my dogs, and I took what action? Because G is the generator, which is your thoughts, or is the operator, which is, look at the state of this, guys. Honestly, I'll be glad when the sun comes out and we don't have any more rain. But sorry, I lost myself. Yeah, G is the generator, which is your thoughts, or is the operator, which is your heart, which is an emotion or a feeling, and then D, the destroyer, that is your body taking action. G or D. What am I saying to you? You are God, because you are connection to source. You are a fragmentation of God. So don't think of God as somebody who is like a man in the sky. Source is, you are connected to source because you was created from source. So you are, and this is how, like, I talk about people being able to manifest the dreams and the goals, because you can, but it all starts from a frequency. This is just calming. Oh, cheers, Vasil. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Like I say, if you've not subbed to the channel, guys, you know, it can help my channel grow massively. We're closing in on we're over 700 now, which is doing well. But I always wanted my channel to be about organic growth as well. I always wanted it to be, yeah, God is the holy, but we're connected to God, Vasil. You know, because I talk about the Christ consciousness, because Jesus spoke about this. Jesus told us that the Christ consciousness exists inside all of us. God, the energy of the Christ consciousness, which is activated in your pineal gland, you know. But a lot of people, like, man created religion to kind of like divide and separate people. And listen, I'm not saying that religion is a bad thing, no. But when you do your research on it, you start to wake up and realise that it's used to divide people, when really we all come from the same place. We all come from the same source. the same collective consciousness. But anyway, guys, here we are. Just sit here now and listen to the water. If anyone's got any requests, any questions, or they just want to sit here, relax, and listen to the water, fire away. Hi, Imran. Welcome, Imran. Imran78. Yeah, I agree with that, Miss Matthew. Jesus was the only perfect human, but they killed him crucified. Complain, people now cry if they cut their elbow. But the thing is with Jesus, he told us, or taught us, that we are as good as him. We are master manifestors. We can bring anything forward into our lives, because he's basically, Jesus said that no one gets to the Father but through me, because he was telling everybody that he was a connection to Source, which is God, which is what we all have internally inside of us. But we are taught by religion that everything exists externally outside of us. But why do you think they say in the Bible the kingdom of heaven exists within? Because it does. It exists within all of us, you know. So just a few things to think about there, guys. But I don't want to go too much on about religion and stuff like that, because I understand people have a lot of different opinions on it and stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, it's nice and chill. Like I say, we did have 15 in the live. Everyone could smash the like button if you've not, and give us a follow as well. Matthew, Keir Starmer is a weasel coward. Listen, Keir Starmer is literally, I won't even be surprised, right, if he's a clone, or he's not, like, this is where a lot of people get it wrong with politics, yeah, and I'll tell you something now, you need to listen to this. Look at the word government, yeah? Government. Yeah, this is a nice break from the brain rot streams. I appreciate that, Vasil. Like I say, if you're not following us, give us a follow, mate. You probably already have subscribed, but if you could do, and get your notifications on as well, because I do daily motivational videos. But anyway, going back to what I was saying about the word government, right? Break that word down. You've got govern, yeah? And then you've got ment, yeah? To govern something means what? Put down in the comments what you think to govern something means. I'll give you a bit of time, guys. What does the word govern, to govern something, what does it mean? Tell me what it means, yeah? I'll wait. Put it down in the comments, guys, now. To govern something. Yes, there we go, Jesse Taylor. Congratulations, Jesse. Shout out to you. To control, exactly, the mind. There we go. Because ment means mental, which means mind. So everything that we see from our government is to what? Control your mind, because it's a distraction, yeah? Look at all this shit going on in the media now. Donald Trump, this, Keir Starmer, that. It's to make you scared, to make you vibrate on a low frequency, to make you angry, because you know, like, look, it's crazy to think, right? Maybe 5 years ago, before COVID, we wasn't seeing all these, like, stupid statements about race, religion, or just whatever it is, migration. All these things are used as a distraction to take you away from yourself, which is your inner self, yeah? They want you distracted, looking at a TV, because think about what a television is, yeah? Vision, yeah? Because they are telling you what they want you to think and see. They're telling you what your vision is. Hey, Rocco, welcome, mate. Welcome, Rocco. Yeah, of course I remember you, mate. You're one of my locals, or you're one of my regulars. Of course I remember you. But also, I'm Romanian. That's why I'm named Vasil after my grandfather. Fantastic. I like the Romanians. They're very hardworking, noble Nice people. I know a couple of Romanians, actually. I used to work with a couple of Romanians when I used to do the upholstery in the factories. Very nice people. I'd like to actually visit. Do you know what? I'd love to visit the... is it that... what's that castle? Is it Transylvania? I'd love to visit that. Quite a lot. I'm into stuff that has a lot of, like, history. You know, like, I'm into, like, the old Tartarian buildings. You know, like how... you know, like the monasteries and, you know, how did they build it? I think they did it through a certain technology, sound frequency, because you're telling me now, right, you've got to look at the people now, how do they build, like, who builds houses now, and look at the structures that we have. They're all square. None of them are, like, symmetrical or have, like, because there's a reason behind that, guys, yeah, because even through structure, there's what you call frequency, and everything flows as it does in nature. Like, just look round here. How many squares can you see? Look at the trees. None of these trees are square, because if you look at a square has a beginning and it has a end, an end, which is representative of, let's say, matter. And matter is a representation of your body, because, yeah, Rocco, come on, not less than a 6'7", mate. We don't want to. It's a satanic number, that, so let's not be using it, buddy. But we're not going into that too much. But anyway, back to what I was saying. A square, it has a beginning and an end, yeah? Whereas a circle, it has no beginning or no end, because a circle is a representation of what? Your soul. Yeah, come on, it's 2026, Rocco. Don't keep spamming it with 6'7", mate, otherwise I don't want to put you in time out. No, it's 2026 and it's 6. Yeah, that's it. But anyway, as I was saying, guys, you know, we've got our spirit, which has no beginning and no end, because it doesn't, it lives forever. But your body has a beginning and an end because we get older. But look at, our body's a representation of Earth, because look at spring, summer, autumn, winter. They have a beginning and an end, but at the same time, it's a representative of, it always comes back full circle, like your soul, like a circle. So, yeah, quite deep stuff that we talk about on this channel. But anyway, like I say, guys, massively appreciate everybody. Reap what you sow, God will not be mocked. God exists within all of us, mate. We are gods in miniature form. We are connected to source. But yeah, you're right, God. Listen, all this stuff that's going on in the world, there's a lot of evil stuff going on, but it has to happen. Everything has to be seen for what it is. Everything has to be exposed, which means everything's crumbling down. But in order for something has to collapse in order for something to rebuild, because that's what you call a law of the universe. You know, there's no cause without effect. It's a bit like me doing this video. There's a cause of me talking to you guys now, and this will give a message out to somebody, and it'll have an effect, and it'll either inspire somebody, or it will either, I don't know, it might make you think differently about how we approach life or how we see reality. But that's the whole purpose of this channel, because I'm putting out my energy to you guys. But yeah, what's that? Number 1, Vasil, number 1. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I think we're going to leave it at that. The doggies are over there, having a little bit of a wander. But I hope everyone is fantastic, has a good day. But for me, Danny D Tours, give us a like, give us a follow. You know the score.